scientists got together and they said, you know what? Black women are complaining about this lye burning their hair. So let's get calcium hydroxide in the picture, because what it is it was sodium hydroxide we were using before. But calcium, when it's mixed in the mixture, doesn't burn as much. Hardly burns at all. CaOH is the chemical compound for calcium hydroxide. NaOH is sodium hydroxide. Now, OH at the end makes it a base hydroxide or alkali, as is known in the lab. So the ladies were using it and they thinking no lye means it doesn't have a lye in. That's a lie, L-I-E. Because those of us that are, have research and worked in labs know that it is. So the calcium, and then what does it do to your bones and teeth? Strengthens and makes it hard, dry, brittle, and it causes it to break. Okay, so now our hair is breaking because we're getting the relaxer at home with the calcium hydroxide, which says no lye, which we're thinking, oh, it doesn't burn. It's safer. People are using on the kids' hair. Kitty perm. Oh, it's a kitty perm. No, it's not a kitty perm. So now we've got to something which is even more lethal than the actual lye itself. Because now it's damaging. And once the hair gets damaged, where do you go? You go to Mr. Lee, Mr. Choi, Mr. whoever at the corner store, and then you buy the wig and you put it on your head. My hair is broken off. I can't do anything with it. Can I buy some hair? Can I glue it on, weave it on, cover it up? And that's what's going on. It's time for us to love our hair. And it's time for us to start wearing our own hair. Whichever state it's in, we need to start going back to what Mother Nature gave us, our own hair, and start that process.
And also I'd like to say that some of us, we she's from Nigeria, but our ancestors, a lot of us, our ancestors are from Africa, so we are African American, we are Native American, and we also Caucasian that came from Spain, England, and France. So some of our hair has a mixture of that. Just about all of us in here had more than one type of hair grain on our head. So a lot of us can endure the perm for years and they don't get the damage like some of us might have. If we had more African American type hair, and say someone who's been getting a perm and their hair looks real pretty nice, if you notice, they might have more Caucasian hair. Theirs is more. So theirs they take a little bit more of the lye than we can. But basically, as a whole, they don't get perms that often. Maybe every twice a year or once a year. At any rate, so I found that out. Because my heritage is African American, Native American, and also Caucasian. My grandparents on my dad's side were Caucasian. He owned a plantation. And then on my grandmother's side is Native American, the native people who lived in this country before the European people came here. So we are a mixture of all that. So our hair is a mixture of all that too.
And if you step in a salon and you want your hair, for the holidays, or you want something different, and, beautician looks in and says, I can't straighten your hair. Oh, yes, you can. Get some of that detangler and get to work. Because actually, they don't have to get to work because they'll work for them. It makes it so much easier. For all the little girls that cry, this is the leave-in detangler, once again, is the product that you can use before it's braided, before it's twisted, and that way they're not uncomfortable. Because if they're uncomfortable, they will, chances are when they grow up, they want the creamy crack. That's what it leads to. They want the creamy crack.
She didn't put a flat iron on it. No, put a flat iron on it.
Because we have to develop good hair habits now.
Questions?
Yeah, questions, please. Yeah.
Okay,
like applying a lot of heat to your hair? Is moisturizing the key to that? Once you moisturize it enough, it's okay to get a flat iron every 4 days or whatever?
Okay. So I heard the heat to the hair. You said, what about applying heat to the hair?
Right. A lot of people say
Don't
like,
apply heat to the hair.
too often. Is moisturizing the answer to that?
Moisturizing is the answer to that, and applying. I'm taking this off because it's warm, and I think I turned this on to 80, no 90. It feels like we're in Bermuda. You felt it. I felt the heat rising. Ooh.
No, I actually
Yeah.
feel cool because of menthol.
You do? Oh my goodness. What happens is after, when you have, typically ladies have a lot of chemicals in their hair, you don't want to be putting heat on every day. After hair's been, like, let's say when I press Miss Tania's hair out, she is not to go back home tomorrow, the day after, and because that's what women are doing. Ever since they found the flat iron, you know, some of the ladies found a flat iron, they'll go home, they see the stylist doing it, like, oh, okay, let me go play hairdresser. And women have come back to me, they're like, oh, my hair was gray. Because you singed it. That's ash. Because you've gone back and there's oil in your hair now, because you've gone home and you found some grease, something or other, sprayed it on there, and you can hear the fire, you can hear it sizzling when you're doing that. So the key is, once it's done, always do any kind of flat iron that you're doing on clean hair.
Okay.
And the leave-in has moisture, so I'm blow drying with that so that the moisture will be retained in her hair.
So does she spray something in her hair to?
Yeah, I sprayed the leave-in in there.
After split iron, how will she maintain
Oh,
that
I
size?
have there's a hair polisher. I sprayed a little bit of that in there.